I don't know if this is going. Let me test this here. Not hearing anything. Not hearing anything. Okay, now I heard it. Just gonna double check. Okay. All right, awesome. Um, so let's get this started. Make sure this is good. All right. Hey everyone. Welcome back. It's been a little bit, but well, I'm back for a big update slash devlog stream. I haven't given a devlog in probably about a month or so, so instead of making a devlog for this week, I decided maybe I can spend a couple hours doing a live stream and actually develop Mages and Warriors. Wow, Crewin the Wrath of Athys. That was some muscle memory right there. And show you guys some new things I'm doing with the project, how things are going, updates from recent, and just how the project is going to go here on out. So let's just go to my webcam just a second here. I'm going to talk to you guys for probably about 5 minutes about some different things about this project. So I come to realization that what I want is a little bit too complex for my knowledge. So what I'm doing is hiring some freelancers to create certain mechanics and having them in my project. So then I merge them all together and I still create the story. So so far we have like a menu, like well, first of all, a whole new world landscape, which you guys will see as I go over before we start doing any developing. And then I also had a friend of mine do some UI development for like main menus, pause menus, and stuff like that. When everything else be coming back coming in the future, I am going to I'm working on the UI and stuff like that first. I'm gonna start building the world and then after the world's done being built, this stuff will come in. So if I go into my Windows Explorer, there's a particular thing I'm trying to find. This and this. Okay. So first we're gonna go over the rough draft of the world. This is posted to my Instagram page for any of those who follow me personally. It's gonna come back over here. This is what Crewin was modeled after. This was a landmass that I made. And then the holds look like this. These were the hold names that I came up with. We have Black Hollow over here in the eastern coast. In the middle, the middle section is Veplor. Up on top, the northern shore is Thakshore or Thokshore. I was trying to figure out how I'm going to pronounce this. The western coast is Anthon, and then down here is going to be another hold, maybe if I have the ability to create it. I forgot what I named it. This picture didn't actually go over everything. I do not want to delete it. And then this down here is another file or like another continent that Might be in a DLC if that presents forward. But that is what the land is supposed to look like. So next up, we're going to go into looking in the landscape. So let me just get into the game already. Make sure you guys can see the frame rate. All right, so here we are inside a newly developed landscape for Crewin, the Wrath of Athys. Looks like we're under a cloud at the moment, aren't we? Looks like it. But yeah, this is it. We're currently running at a smooth 90 to 80 to 100 frames per second, depending on what we're looking. I believe we're on high settings. Yeah, so we are currently on high settings without anything. 80 frames per second. We have some nice grass. The culling is very low, which is, I guess, fine for now. But the trees will be farther away and stuff like that. So this is the world now. Very nice. I believe this is a the height map was an 8K by 8K, but I did scale it up to a 16 by 16. So now we have a 16K by 16K map, which for those who don't know is the size of one of the maps from Arma 3. I believe technically 16K by 16K is bigger than Skyrim if you're looking at it normally, but in reality it's not actually as big. Although I am going to time how long it takes me to go across the whole entire map and put it in a devlog and compare it to games like Skyrim and The Witcher, which is going to take a while. But these mountains are in the middle of the map. We're going to go over a nice little aerial overview and future here. Let me move my drink to this side. So this is what the whole entire map pretty much looks like. It's just nothing but this. What I actually want to try and do, we have render this, render distance low. So the render distance is just affecting the culling. So we're going to do high, medium textures, low effects. So yeah, that makes things look a little bit different. So pretty much when you're playing the game, pretty much just gotta figure out how you want it to look and then just let it go. Enough like that. I don't know if we can actually head all the way up here. Oh, okay, so we're pulling a Skyrim here. That has to be changed. But yeah, there's a little indent over here with some water. It kind of shows you truly how massive this world actually is, and it's actually almost a little bit overwhelming. For myself, even. I want a big world where a player can explore, but it's almost like I did not really... It was a lot smaller in my mind. Let's put it that way. It's definitely a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And like, that's the end of the map, and then the other end is over that mountain. And at this rate, I think probably travel time is probably a good half hour. But you know, again, we will see when that happens. But this devlog specifically, we're going to be putting all the UI elements together and creating a nice main menu. We're going to try and figure out the best way to make said main menu. I want to have it like the version of Mages of Crewin had. But we will see that. And it is a dynamic weather system. I've only ever seen it sunny, even though there are presets. I think it's supposed to automatically change at some point, but the clouds do affect the world, so you can see how that. Okay, what did I just do here? What did I just do? There we go. There we go. Just want to see how big this world really is. Take a look. So we started all the way down there. We've been, this is probably, I don't even say how long, 11 minutes we've been going for. So that was one end, and then here's the other end, all the way past this way. Very mountainous. Again, Black Hollow is where you start, so we're gonna start developing that area first for a nice play test. But that looks amazing. And then up here, this mountain up right ahead of us, that is where the final battle will take place. That's where the final boss battle is gonna be. Bring all of this together. There's gonna be a lot of exploration, a lot of stuff. So let's try and see if we can figure out. So we started over here, right? We started this way. That's something, but if we scroll out to the water turns green, except for, you know, right here, because that's a cloud. This is how huge the world actually is. Let's get... Of course, down here, the water is always messed up, but... This does look amazing, though. In this world, obviously, it can be scaled up and down as much as I want. So let's get back down here. Let's actually find the person character. Let's boom, just like that. So just like that, this is where a third person character is sitting in the world. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, let's get into it. We're just gonna create all of the folders. We have user interfaces, levels, textures, materials, blueprints, audio. I think I'm missing something here. But, and inside the audio, we're gonna have music, ambience. Inside music, we're gonna have exploration, battle music. Inside blueprints, we're gonna have the actors, components, and then actors, components, stuff like that. Materials, textures, and interfaces. Each system. Menus, quest. Let me turn on the heater. Okay. Quest. Let's do inventory, world. So we have inventory, menus, and then how would this be in here? Okay. So now we're going to open up this. Move the map into there. Let's double check, make sure we're actually loading up the right one. There we go. Awesome. So now that's in there. So now I'm going to bring this back, import to, actually, let me bring this over and move everything to where it needs to be. Something going off my downloads folder, kind of messing me up here. So I guess while that works, we can make the menus. Oh, here we go. All right, there's that. So before we even go looking at that, let's go in here, source files. Let's show you guys kind of like rough drafts. That is not what we want to do. Here, open up Photoshop. Let's open. So we can get all these open. Alright, so first we're gonna start with the main menu. Oh, we're gonna have something that looks like this for the most part. It's gonna be like a, at least for the first part, we're gonna have a layer, a blurred picture background of some sort of a town, and then just have this stuff. Well, this stuff is gonna be towards the left-hand side, kind of like the way it was, and just like the way The Witcher is. And then same thing, pause menu, same thing. It's gonna be, I mean, this won't be here at all, but it'll be a blurred background of the game. So I'll click no. Video settings. Essentially, this is what it's going to look like. We're just going to get all the everything set up. Gameplay settings, control settings, audio settings. You know, just like it's a nice kind of like fantasy feel to it. So we're actually going to get started with the main menu. And of course, let me go and get to the menu assets. Inside textures, import, go into menu assets. Oof. Okay. Menu assets. Main menu. Pause menu. Settings, and then the settings has the audio, control, gameplay, video. We'll get to that in here. Audio. Open up everything. Control. Bring everything in. Gameplay. Bring everything in. Video. Bring everything in. Go up to pause menu. And main menu. Pretty sure a lot of these are actually duplicates. So as soon as I'll rule all duplicates outside of this just to make sure that everything's fine. So now all the main menu assets are in. So now we can do the bulk edit matrix thing. Bulk edit by property matrix. Here we go. And make sure that the compression of which is user interface, and I believe it's the level of detail is set to UI. Pretty sure that's no. Texture group is supposed to be at UI for all of these. So now we do save all. Yeah, so these should look a lot different. So now we need to get a picture. Picture of that, because I have no idea where the heck I put that picture of the background. So in another window, I will just quickly Alright, make sure that is 1920 by 1080. Export. Alright, awesome. So now let's close that. Come back over here to text user interface, menus, main menu. So, all right, let's bring that up here. No idea how this sounds. Let me mute the desktop audio. We don't even need that. Let me just hear this for a minute. All right, that sounds pretty good. So, let's bring in a image, have it anchor the screen, and let's reset all of those, and then have it set to apparently -1 and 3. Of course, now we gotta go to textures, menu assets. We're gonna import. We're gonna go to where the projects, Steamworks, that background picture. And then we're also going to go in here and make sure it's at unit interface, UI, save. Now we're going to make sure to go to brush, find the image, BK, boom. File save. Alright, now is the time where we get to play a little fancy. Do the same thing. Let's grab the Crewin. Again, make sure it has unit interface and UI. Save. Much better. So I was thinking about having another image right in the middle. Again, make sure this is set to Of course, it's doing that weird glitch thing again. Alright, I'll have to restart that. That's a weird glitch that's been happening a lot recently. Is that, let's get this over here on this side. Open that level back up. And then again, open this, put this in here. Again. Oh, the image is already there still. Crewin. Let's try and make this relatively in the middle. Wow. Alright, hold on. What's the size of that picture? Let's make sure it's actually like true to size here. Steam Linux. It's 1000 by 750. So of course we could have this in the middle like this. And then we could have another image like so. And let's head back to user interface. No, textures, menu assets, main menu, background. Make sure we have the right sizes for everything. I'm going to be having all of the sizes of everything in my off screen, just so we make sure everything is correct here. So it should be about forgot it has it right here. 307 by 519. And of course that's, a little bit weird. So I'm definitely gonna have it do 1085 by 490. And then make it throughout the bare minimum size like that. File save. Let me open up. Let me bring up my set thing of how I want to have it. So yeah, let's actually make this. Let's make this 307 by 519. But instead, the position at 190. Get another image, and this image is going to be like a solid black. Or is it like a dark blue? Yeah, it's a very, very dark gray. So it's something like that almost. Yeah, it wasn't much bigger. Like so. Bing, bada, boom. Alright, so we're going to name this background. Crewin logo. Gray. Name this menu option BK. And then we will be taking a couple second animation. I gotta go talk to my fiance. So let me just come up here. And then I don't even have any of that stuff on here, do I? Let's take a look and see if I can find it before I head out there. Cannot seem to find it in the files. Nope. Alright, we're just going to do this, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Alright guys, I am back with the display capture and myself back. Alrighty, so right back where we left off. I'm really thirsty recently, so. Always gotta keep yourself hydrated. I don't save that part. I know I need a box. So I'm gonna have a horizontal box wrapped over a vertical box. Instead of box, I'm gonna try and do it exactly like my thing. It's decent size. And then we have 2 more images. The top and bottom. Awesome. So let's bring that back. Okay. Image 5 and 6 are gonna be here as stuff 1, stuff 2. Okay, 96 by 89. We'll do 96 by 89. Probably same with this one's also probably 96 by 89. Boom. Now we have buttons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Awesome. So this is going to be btn underscore continue. New game. Doing this completely by the book, so if I end up accidentally having to take a couple months hiatus, I know exactly what this is. btn underscore load game. btn underscore options. It's in here, but who knows if I'm actually able to make this up. btn mods. And btn exit. And then we're just going to name this menu options. And then this is going to be stuff underscore 1. And this is stuff underscore 2. Okay. So the easy thing about this stuff is just how easy it is. I can just bring everything over. So we're just gonna move all of this over. So style, we're gonna do normal. We're gonna do continue button. And the hovered is continue hover. Like so. I'm gonna draw as a image. Just like so. We're also gonna draw as an image. Just like so. Next one. New game. image, image, new game button hover. All right, now we're gonna do load and load. Mods, make sure we make all this as images, just like so. Exit. Exit. Okay, now what we do, go into this, levels, main menu, go in low blueprint, create widget, that, have the class be the main menu, and make sure we add it to viewport, get the player controller, make sure we set show mouse cursor, make sure we can see it, make sure we get that, and then we set input mode UI only in between the two right here with the widget focus being this, and then lock and full screen. Boom. So now of course we have to do the depressed. This is just going to be I think continue button as an image. All right, let's just go in and see if I'm right. Actually, let's make this full screen. Interesting. Just going to continue. Better. Sure. Options. Image. Mods. Exit. All right, so how does it look in this? Okay, so now let's cut this down to size and move this down. Yeah, let's see what the actual size of these are and see if it's actually doing the way it's supposed to be. Let's find this. Hmm. Well, I'm just dumb. I don't feel like I have the right new game, or the right continue on here. Might have the wrong one for hovered as well, and wouldn't that be interesting? There we go. It's doing that glitch again. But it is working. We just now gotta open it up again. It's a really stupid bug. Alright, hold on. One of my plugins are updating. Alright, there we go. Right, awesome. Awesome. Alright, now we gotta do the little and then we'll have a text block on this side. Of course, this is set to this side. This is set to this side. This is the V. set inside send, size the context, and have it be gray. Alright, now let's full screen it and see what it looks like. Not bad. Not bad, but we can add one thing to make this better. So let me go into my Epic Games launcher, and I'm gonna start adding a couple things in the background. So let me just do. Let me make sure this is muted. I make sure this is the right music pack. Alright, it's not that set. There's a set of music packs that I have that I wanted to insert in for this. So I'm gonna try and find that real quick so we can get that in there. Because that'd be something cool to have. Type in music. Figure out maybe. Here, yeah, let's just add this one. Oh, of course, this is only for 4.26, so shoot. Alright, so I guess this is the one that we're gonna have to attempt to do in order for us to have music in here. First, make sure we got. Alright, we're gonna find the. What is this? The environment set? Is that what we want? Just trying to figure out which is the best one I want to get. Turn the volume here. Yeah, it looks like it's that one. So let's assign not what I wanted to do. And also add this to prep to Crewin as well. That's another project I'm working on. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try and do some starter world building today. Looks like it should be all set. So essentially, this is all the different musics that they have. So let's look at. Is there a fantasy one? Fantasy adventure. So that's. Alright, let's go back out here. Yeah. Fantasy. Trying to delete all the music that we're not going to use. And hopefully it'll end up working here at some point. Probably using a bunch of RAM. No, not yet. At some point it should come back. Hopefully. Alright, well, until then, alright, well, please give me a moment while I try and figure out what exactly is going on here. Alright, well, after some investigation, turns out I cannot delete those without crashing the game. So I guess we're gonna have to keep all this on here for now until I find a better way to do it. So pretty much just go in here and find what I want to do. probably sounds lame just hearing nothing, so let's turn this on. Let's hear what you guys hear. Actually, that's the wrong world. I want to be in the main menu. Alright, so we have medieval music. We have this. We have this. Alright, so now let's hear my three contenders. Alright, that seems a little bit too innocent. Was it 3? This also looks a little bit weird. Yeah, something's not right with the main menu. We gotta change something here. Oh yeah, what's the size here? Oh, I'm actually we have the right height. Actually, we can just go in here and find it. 318 by 40. And 40 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be 240. Exactly. And then... oh, yeah. And now, we just gotta put them right where they need to be. Move this. And that. I feel like this needs to be up here. Okay, now let's try this. How does this look? Alright, this is good so far. So far, so good. Nice. Alright, let's try one more contender. So that was music cue number 2. Let's now go to medieval music pack and let's look at, is it this one? So we have that, and then we also move over one. We have something like this, I think. Oh, that's looped. What's this stuff? Okay, that was very loud. Nice. All right. This. I need to figure out the size again. 1,000 by 750. All right. Close, close, close. This needs to stay open. Full screen. Alt P. Where is music? Oh. Alright, that's alright, I think. For now at least. We'll have better music in the future. And of course, this will no longer be off-centered also. Alright, so now let's just do a little bit of functionality for the main menu. First, we'll go down here, but on click, quick game. There we go. Quick game works. Next up, mods. We're going to click. So we're going to create another menu. User interface. Mod. Alright, so this is going to be a desired on screen or a custom. This is going to be a 300 by, no, that's not right. 900 by 250. Create an image. And make this be background. And now we're just going to create text saying this feature is still under development. Mod support for the game may or may not be released. Please. Oh no. Any updates regarding mod support will be posted on any of my social media pages. There. As a context. Okay. Auto wrap text. Okay. Create widget. No mod. And we actually have to make it a little bit bigger. Just for the button with the text. The button will be size to context. Text block is going to be just some complete black text that just says okay. B10 okay. Down here. This is literally just going to remove from parent. And this is just going to create the mod and do add to viewport. Alright, now theoretically this should work. So let's go full screen. Play. Mods. Oh. Okay. It's not what I wanted. Whatsoever. Set. Alright, and then the size is 900 to 275. Think this actually has to come first. Alright, let's see if that works. No, that literally just broke. Yeah, that just broke it. Rams climbing. We're gonna have to do this again. Nice. Oh, now since we're learning the limitations of this dang thing. Alright, so instead of creating the widget, inside main menu, we're going to have the user created in here. And this will just be still be 900 by 275. And we're going to create, and we're going to make this hidden at first. And this is the okay view. Visibility is hidden. We're actually gonna make this and say no mods variable. Okay, so go in here, do no. Well, get no mod, set visibility to visible. Okay, let's just make sure this is where I want it. Okay, so far so good. No mods done. All right, mod support. Next, options. I'm gonna create pause menu. I'm gonna create the options menu, main menu. All right, so we're gonna have someone who loads this. So this new game is gonna be new game settings. Okay, and then I'm gonna create the are you sure one. Just like that. Okay. Are you sure? Game settings. Why are there two of them? And anything? Are you sure? So now we can just get the support done here. So options, we're going to be creating a widget. So we're going to first remove from parent. Actually, well, first we're going to create widget. And we're going to have this one be the options menu, main menu. And we're also going to get player controller. we're gonna, well, remove from parent, and then add to viewport. And then actually inside the options menu, we're going to be getting a giant text that says, called sample text, size to context. I want it to be not 360, but rather like this, just for proof of concept that it actually works. All right, awesome. Perfect. So that is indeed so far so good. Section. That's really all we need. So we're gonna do options. So after options is load game, which we'll just get the button for a new game, then continue. Okay. So this is all of the main menu buttons functionalities set. So for continue, we're just gonna open level and we're just gonna have this be the Crewin level. Well, first we're gonna set input mode, game and UI only. And do the show mouse cursor. So this first part's automatically done. That's done. Actually, we're gonna do set input mode game only. Alright, now let's verify functionality. Exit works, mods works, options, load game does nothing, and then continue should take a second, and then put us right into the world here. Next up is the pause menu, which will blur your screen. It'll say paused, have the menu options right here, or like right here, either right in the middle right here or right in the side over here. And then I'll have like the load game and stuff over here. Either way, I want to be able to see the player in the middle, I think. So that is what we'll have. So main menu is done. Pause menu is up. But we've been doing this for a long time now. About a hour and a half, so I'm actually going to end the live stream here. We'll be doing another one tomorrow, probably another one tomorrow night, going over the pause menu, and we'll do the options and all that stuff tomorrow as well. I hope you guys enjoy this live stream. This is going to make up for the devlog for this week. So probably be one in a couple weeks from now, after a few more of these freelancers finish up their stuff. Or, well, one hasn't even started yet, but you know, we're currently getting towards it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. This is Andrew from Create Technologies.